Yo, what's up guys, it's Soup, and in anticipation of the launch of Hivemind on Monday, I've done some weapon testing and I've got some results for you right here. Hopefully this will help you out on the battlefield and give you that little bit of an extra advantage against the other players. So up first, it's the assault rifle. It's your main weapon and certainly not useless. Compared to the shotgun, it is of course a little bit slower at killing Flood, but that seems only fair as the Flood is now a 2-hit kill. It takes about half a clip to kill one Flood, and as you can see right here, it is possible to kill 2 Flood with 1 clip. That is of course if all the shots register properly. As a last man standing, the assault rifle is definitely a lot more powerful, and you'll be able to pick up a total of 5 kills with 1 clip if perfectly shot. My advice with this weapon would be to not be afraid to use it. You're not going to run out of ammo anytime soon, and there are assault rifle ordnance pickups on the maps, as well as other players' weapons that are dropped when they're killed for when you do need extra ammo. Next, it's your secondary weapon, the Magnum. Personally, I found this weapon pretty useless, if I'm going to be honest. It's now a 6-shot kill gun to the body or the head, but I just don't really understand why the Magnum now requires an extra 2 shots to kill. And I think it would have been better to keep it the 4th shot that it was, because now it's just really not worth using. Although when you are last man standing, it is a bit of a different story as it's a 3-hit kill to the body or the head. But I don't think many people will have the Magnum as the last man standing, because most people will just swap it out for an on-map ordnance weapon that is way more powerful. The shotgun is next, and it's the same old weapon that we've always known. Still a 1-hit kill as it should be, just don't try to shoot from range when you're a normal Spartan, as it won't do much damage. But when you're last man standing, it will do quite a bit of damage from range, so yeah, feel free to abuse that as much as you want. And since the Flood don't have their thruster packs anymore, due to the removal of all armor abilities, the shotgun does seem way more useful. And it's definitely a weapon to pick up if you can get to it fast enough, as usually only 2 of them will spawn on the maps, and on some maps there is just 1. There's a couple of different power weapons to be found in Hivemind. It all depends on which map you're playing, but I've made a list of these power weapons and what they do. So yeah, first up it's the saw, and the saw is the absolute most powerful weapon that you really want to get your hands on. This weapon seriously destroys the Flood at any range, and you can actually get a total of 5 kills per clip as a normal Spartan. If you manage to get to the last man standing with this weapon, you're gonna have a good time. You're gonna get a lot of freaking kills. The only downside of course, as it is a light machine gun, is the long reload time. So be sure to choose your reload moments as best as you can, and preferably when there's no Flood around. We've got the sniper next, and the sniper works the same as in any game mode. It's a 2 body shot kill and a 1 shot to the head. And as a last man standing, it'll be a 1 shot kill no matter where you hit the Flood. My advice would be that if you pick up the sniper, find yourself somewhere with a long range of sight, such as a long corridor for example, and if you can, pick up a shotgun as a secondary, so that if or when you do get surprised by a Flood, you can quickly switch to your shotgun and kill them fast. There's also the railgun, which only spawns on one of the maps as far as I'm aware, and that is Repression. It's not the worst weapon to pick up, but it does take some time to charge up, and you only have that 1 shot at it, so you need to be confident that you're going to hit that shot. And it's definitely no good if there's more than 1 zombie coming at you, because then you're gonna be screwed. You can find the sticky detonator on the maps Temple and Drill Site. On Temple it spawns at the start of the game, and on Drill Site it spawns randomly, usually after about a minute or so, but that doesn't seem consistent. It's an effective weapon and will usually kill the Flood in one go. Just make sure you time your detonations correctly, as that's one of the key factors with the sticky detonator. Something kinda cool that they've added is the fact that you can actually pick up an auto sentry as an armor ability. It's on the map Drill Site, and it's a 3-hit kill, and it's actually kinda worth picking up because if you place it correctly and you time it right, you can protect yourself and any remaining Spartans. So yeah, I would definitely give it a go. On the map Repression you can also find some grenades, and as far as I can tell they're pretty effective, and of course if placed correctly it'll kill a Flood no problem. Now of course there are beatdowns as well. You can beat down a Flood and they'll die in 1 hit, same as in regular Flood, and you can also assassinate the last man standing. A good tip would be to sidestep after you've been hit by a Flood once. It's a 2-hit kill obviously, and it just throws them off if you sidestep after they've hit you once, and you can get the advantage that way, especially if you have a shotgun, or you can just get the beat down on them that way. So yeah, just a handy little tip there. Now the last thing I want to mention are your shields, and this is kind of interesting actually, because once you've been hit by a Flood and you're lucky enough to have survived that interaction, your shields will actually take a whopping 40 seconds to fully recharge. Now that is a long ass time in Hivemind especially, so yeah, just make sure you stay out of trouble for that amount of time, and you should be good. Alright guys, well I hope those tips were of use to you and that you're now ready to take on the Flood in Hivemind. Of course, starting tomorrow it's going to be awesome. I know I'm going to be playing it a ton. Maybe do some live commentaries or something like that. We'll see what happens. Thank you so much to Sovor, Kari and Unishek for helping me out with this video. Thank you for your time. It was awesome. Yeah, and thank you to 343 for finally paying attention to the float playlist and updating it. It's really awesome to see this new game type coming in. And yeah, I'm going to thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a great day. Of course, if you enjoyed the video, leaving a like would be awesome because that really helps me out. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye.